Hey, Lookout fam. I just want to give you an update. This last Sunday, something really cool happened that was completely unexpected in our service. If you've been with us the last several weeks, we've just finished up a 4-week teaching series on money and spiritual formation, and how what we've been given really affects the type of people we're becoming and our view of God, and so how we handle money and how we move towards the things that are in God's heart really matter for the lives that we live. And so. One of the things that we talked about this last week was the difference between tithes and offerings and almsgiving. And I was not planning this at all, but towards the end of the service, we became notified that a family had just showed up to the church service while I was preaching, and they had actually gone to a couple different churches, but they were looking for help, and they were at a loss. They really actually needed help with rent money for the month, but our team met them in the foyer, asked if they could pray for them, and it was just really getting to know them and to love on them. But it became apparent that this was an opportunity, and so the family came into the auditorium, and I was briefed on what was happening, and we ended up inviting them up onto stage so we could pray for them and just hear a little bit about their story. It turns out that they needed $1,500 for rent for the month. It was a young family, a Romanian family. The husband was only 17-year-old, and the wife is 19 years old. They have two kids. Their 2-year-old was very sick, was at the home, but they brought their baby with them. Anyways, it just turned into this opportunity that not only did we get to pray for them, I invited you, if you wanted to, bring your generosity to bear to help them meet the rent, that you could do that. So after the service, many of you brought cash up, some of you gave online, and here's the really cool thing is more than enough came in to meet the rent need for this couple. So we're able to write a check to their apartment complex and take care of the month's rent. Some of you gave them cash directly for groceries, which is incredible. And first of all, I just want to say thank you for being present and in the moment and recognizing the moment. We have a lot of requests that come into the church, people asking for help financially. We're not always able to do that, honestly. We send a lot of people to our Wellspring Food Bank. But the cool thing is, this was like one of those God moments. They showed up on the right time, on the right Sunday, and it was the perfect opportunity for us to be able to say, here's a need. Let's move towards this need together. You all rallied, and not only were they able to meet their need, but now we have a surplus in our compassion fund to be able to go towards others who are in similar difficult circumstances, and they need a little bit of financial help. So I just want to say thank you for being a part. What an awesome time as a church to be able just to move and to respond to a need right then and right there. You can't plan this stuff, but God knew what he was doing. This family came all the way from Aurora, which some of you know is about an hour away, and they were looking for churches, and they came to us, and we were prepared to meet them in their need. And I just want to say, keep going, keep being open to what God wants to do in your life and through our community, so we can continue to overflow the generosity of God. Love you guys.